On, go. Okay, so this is the activity I would actually do with my students. I have them read the prompt here. The following poem is by the contemporary poet Lee Young Lee. Read the poem carefully, then write a well-developed essay in which you analyze how the poet conveys the complex relationship of the father and the son through the use of literary devices such as point of view and structure. Okay, so real quick before I forget, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my video camera, because I'm not over here, right? The kids and me are going to be over here. So I'm going to go ahead and put my thing where they can hopefully see the smart board. This obviously isn't my classroom, so it would look better in my room, I hope. Okay, there we go. So if the kids at home, this is recording, then they're going to be able to see me talking to the whole class about what this prompt is, and then they're going to see their peers come up here and actually interact with the board. Now, because the smart board is connected to the computer, all the edits are going to show up along with the voices. All right, so it's really neat. So just play along with me here. What are some important words do you think are going to be important for you to write a successful essay?
Do you need to turn your mic towards you too?
I can. It should pick it up. But Nancy, that's a great question. Yeah, you're going to put it where they can hear kind of everybody.
How many mistakes do you, have you done this before? I'm like thinking, is it going to cut off half of your body or?
Yeah, right now I don't know. But
Okay.
I mean, you would practice in your own room. That's why I'm saying, like, it's not my room. I'm a little taller than normal. So.
It's focusing on my breath.
Okay. Well developed. Okay, very good. So we know it's going to be a well-developed essay. Anything else?
It's a contemporary.
That is so important, Carol. I'm glad you pointed that out. One of the things I do with my kids, even though they can't do this on the AP exam, is we talk about the writers just real quick. And this particular man is an American, but he was born in Japan. So he's truly a multicultural person. And when you think about, Japanese father-son relationships, what do you think of? Honor, respect, the father is the head of the family, blah, blah, blah. In American culture, maybe not so much. Just depends on, the family. So you've got this idea that it is a complex relationship, which they've asked us again there. Anything else we're going to look at? Really important stuff? Ah, there we go. Point of view and structure.
And literary devices also.
And literary devices. Okay. So one of the things I talk about with my kids is they often just want to write, oh, the author uses literary devices. Of course. It's just like saying the author uses words. So we get away from that real quick. Okay? So instead, what we talk about, what are some specific words that come to mind when you think of point of view? What would you be looking for to talk about the point of view in a piece?
A piece point of view, is it from?
There we go. Who's it from? Who's talking?
Who's their audience?
Good.
They're talking to their son, they're talking to somebody else about
Good.
their son.
Audience. We're going to look probably for some pronouns, right, to figure out who that is. Okay, and all of this is being recorded in the computer right now. Okay? And then
look at tone there.
some things with, the tone. And then what about the things with structure? There we go. Yeah, how did the author put it together, right? Syntax. This board. Okay, quick listen. Do you guys know how to calibrate your boards?
Yeah. No, I usually have my.
Okay, this board is really bad. So you're just going to hold these two buttons down real quick. Well.
Mine usually touches here, there, here, and here. And then
Yeah, it needs to be calibrated, so that's why it's writing all funny. Anyways, so you got syntax, and then you had the chronological, etc. So all of this has been recorded for that poor kid at home. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of kids who are really smart, and they don't want to look stupid. So right now, they have no idea what they're writing about, but they're not going to say anything to me. They can go home tonight when I upload this to my website, and they can see it over and over and over again if they need it. And then that saves me tutorial times, so now I've got more time to plan.
It saves them embarrassment time.
It saves them embarrassment, exactly. And then the kids who got it, I don't have to sit there and go over it and over and over it again. Okay? So, moving on. So, do we need to stop here? If we need, I will show you that in just 1 second. Okay? So, there's that. I want us to do one more piece, and I'm going to show you guys what Nancy was just asking. And what I do is I'm going to be on slide number 15. Here, this is the text that we're looking at. So just like you guys have done before, I'm going to copy the text and put it into a new screen on the in the smartboard.
Oh.
Screen-o-matic is just copying what you're doing, but I put it on pause for a minute. So I'm going to add a page. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to paste my text. And there it is. Oh, is it?
If your cursor's blinking.
How do you make it stop? Okay, so Jeff, what's something that stuck out to you?
Setting the tone.
Okay, so immediately we know this is going to be a sad, sad story. Okay, great. Mark something else.
Okay, and then
Jeff's already run it.
you know
Do the repetition.
the
Anyone?
okay, not to say he wants a new story, and then
The Baba.
the Baba comes back down here somewhere.
Yeah, it's
Can't
up
remember
here,
where it is.
and then up here. Okay, good.
Up there.
Okay, so while Jeff's doing that, I as the teacher will sit here and like he said that the tone, he said it's sad. Because like you saw earlier, the smartboard doesn't really capture your writing real well. I've got horrible handwriting to begin with, so it's just bad for the kids. So you do that, remember that you have to click off of it in order to be able to move it around. I always forget, because like, Miss Green. So do that, and then come over here, I would do repetition. And I can't spell real well either, the kids love that. Okay, so there we go. So all of this has been recorded. And you would just go through and just totally tear up the whole thing. Now see, Jeff's trying to mark again and it won't let him because I've got it on cursor. Got to change it over to pens for him.
Because you got story written throughout here all the
Very
time.
good. Lots of stories, and that's why would that be important? It's the title.
Because it's your thematic and it's.
There it is, my thematic link. Yay, y'all got it. Okay, good. Okay, so what I want everybody to do is, oh, okay, good question. See up here where it says A?
Oh, okay.
Just click on it and draw it wherever you want it. You can make it big, small. If you draw one and you don't want it, you just click on it and delete it. It's the interface is very similar to.
I tried to type on this.
Say what?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Think that I could
And,
type while they're talking about it.
Something Jeff had pointed out to me is that the font is different on here, so the kids can clearly see what you have added versus what's the text. Yeah. So that's really good. Okay, so we all done?